Good morning, all. I am Dr. Chandrasekhar Pagasnalli, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department, BMSIT of Technology and Management, Bangalore. Welcome to the Geology lab, and today I am going to explain about the igneous rocks. In igneous rocks, further we are classified into three types. One is plutonic, hypabyssal, and volcanic rocks. So let's now start with the plutonic rocks. So before that, let's discuss about how to identify the rocks. How to identify the rocks by the physical properties of rocks. So what are those physical properties? The first thing is the color. Okay, say for example, this is a pink color, this is a gray color, and this is a dark gray color, dark brown color. So this is how you need to identify the color. Then now it comes to the textures. The color, texture, grain size, mineral compositions, maybe essential mineral or it may be accessory minerals, and specific gravity, mode of formation, and occurrence, uses, and name of the rocks. So these are all the main physical properties of rocks. Then, so the first one is the called the pink granite. We call it as a pink granite, and the color is itself indicates the pink. Okay, and texture is equigranular. See, you can see the grain sizes in the textures. This is a grain sizes, distribution of grain size in the particular mineral, in the particular rock. So this equally distributed of the minerals in the particular pink granite. So the grain size is fine to medium grain size. So how to identify the grain size? By using the the magnifying lens. You can identify whether it is a fine grain, whether it is coarse grain, medium grain, and fine grains. So you can use the magnifying lens to identify the grain sizes. And mineralogical composition, you need to identify what are the minerals, essential minerals are in the particular rock. That's called essential mineral and accessory minerals. Accessory mineral may be there, may not be there. If it is there also, it is a very less percentage. Okay, so essential minerals, especially in the pink granite, it's a quartz. The white patches, whatever you can see that's also completely quartz. And there will be a feldspar in that. The reflecting ones are called the feldspars, and the black color that indicates the biotite biotite mica. This is a black color, it indicates the biotite micas. So now let's come to the specific gravity. Specific gravity, roughly you can identify that whether it is a medium, high, or low. This is called a medium specific gravity. By holding the specimens, you can easily justify that. Okay, it's a mode of formation. Its mode of formation is nothing but plutonic rocks. Okay, and occurrence, it occurs as a batholith, huge and a moss. You can see in the ground. So occurrence. So use it as a building stones, aggregates, and even for the road metals, dam construction. For all the civil engineering projects, we use the granite, even for the flooring. Okay, and this is a gray granite. Okay, it contains generally the quartz, feldspars, and mica. Okay, these are the essential minerals of that. And here it is, the texture is equigranular. You can see the grains are equally distributed. So here in the fine grains, and here is the fine to medium grain sizes. And occurrence will be the batholith, and use it as a building stones for all these things. And the next one, this is called the gabbro. It's a greenish black color, equigranular. The textures will be the equigranular. Grain size is a fine to medium grain size, and essential minerals are plagioclase, feldspar, and agate. Okay, and accessory minerals, you can see that magnetite and chromite. The black color indicates the chromite one, iron rich, and the high specific gravity. Due to its high iron content, it can become the high specific gravity. And mode of formation is the plutonic rocks, and it occurs as a batholith. It's a huge the moss in the ground, and this you can use it as an ornamental as well as in the building stone materials, and also for the aggregates for road construction, building construction, dam construction, tunnel construction. Almost all the civil engineering the construction project, we use this as in raw material for that. This is all about the Plutonic rocks. Okay. Let's start with the hypabyssal rocks now. These hypabyssal rocks are formed at the shallow depth of the earth. The Plutonic rocks are developed at the deeper level, and these hypabyssal rocks, these rocks are formed at the shallow depth of the earth. So now let's go with the pink granite, the pink granite. So this is it becomes granite porphyry. It's a pink color. It's a granite porphyry, and it's also granite porphyry here, and it's called a pegmatite. Oh, these are three rocks which we have now for hypabyssal rock, the demo version. And now, so this is a pink color, and the hypabyssal rocks, porphyritic textures, the typical textures in the porphyritic. This is the flow textures you can see in the rock. This is called a porphyritic texture. The flow textures you can see, okay, and especially in the pegmatite, in the other granite, you can see you cannot see the proper grains. You can see the flow textures. This is called the porphyritic textures. Especially this type of textures you can see in the hypabyssal rocks. And yes, and here this mineralogical composition, when it comes to the mineralogical composition, you can see the essential minerals. The white patches, you can see this. This is called a quartz, and the black color it indicates the biotite mica. And here you can see the black color, the flow textures. This is called a biotite mica. Okay, and here you can see this is a pegmatite in the mineralogical composition. It is a valuable minerals called tin. Either it may be a tin, or it may be a tantalum, or it may be a called niobium. And here you can see the pegmatite textures. Here you can see this is just like sugar cane, the crystals, the pegmatite textures. And generally it this pegmatite occurs as in vein tape deposits. It contains the valuable minerals, especially the tin, tantalum, and niobium. The valuable minerals, and those minerals generally we use it for in a smartphone, all electronics, TV, television, and even almost all the electronics, because the tin, tantalum, and niobium is the high heat resistance, the properties which it has. That's why this the pegmatite holding that accommodate these valuable minerals, and these minerals are especially useful for the electronics, high heat resistance powers. And this porphyry, hypabyssal rocks, generally we use it as a building stones, road metals, and even for the aggregates. Especially this pegmatite, generally we use it for is holding the highly valuable minerals called tin, tantalum, and niobium. We are not going to use this pegmatite as a building stones. This is all about the hypabyssal rock, the demo version.